Hello and welcome everybody, Death's Crowbar here with you today. And today we are going to do a bit of a review and discussion on the awesome adventures of Captain Spirit. I have a picture right up there. If you guys don't know the game, it is a recent game that launched today by Don't Nod. Don't Nod is the same company that has developed games such as Life is Strange, and is currently working on Life is Strange 2. It's published by Square Enix, and their games have been highly popular. So I decided to stream it last night when it became available, and had some fun. If you're interested, just look down in the doobly-doo, and I've got a video of what I did there. Sure, I cheated a little by looking one or two things up, but I was having an issue there. So, here's what we want to talk about. How good is the game? Well, all in all, it's good, but it's not complete. The thing about it is this game is more of an advertisement than it is a full game. It's free to play, and you can download it straight off Steam. But it's really an advertisement for Life is Strange 2. You start out and just see the different things that you can do as the character, as you do in Life is Strange games, and see what your abilities and things like that are. And you just go through one day. That's it. You go through one day in this game. Now, unlike Life is Strange, where you can choose different stuff and it'll affect every single route, from what I've found is that it leads to the same route no matter which direction you take. So that's one of the big differences as well. I enjoy it, but I'm not sure that if that was a full game, I'd like it that way. Also, I kind of wish it was a full game. It was very enjoyable to me over the time I played it, but I just wasn't able to get any farther after a certain point. Now, if you play it yourself or you watch that, you'll see where the point is. You'll see me go back, load back in, and try and complete a few more things after I do it the first time around. So, as always with reviews, I've got to go into a few different things. So, the world. This is set in the same world as Life is Strange. This becomes very apparent when you see certain items throughout the game and certain places that hint to different things that happened in the previous games. As far as controls go, it's okay. It works. But I had some issues with like the thumbstick for looking around and whatnot, and the inversion of it. And instead of just switching it over, I decided to keep where things were. I decided to play on my Xbox controller instead of mouse and keyboard, which may have been part of my issue, but I prefer to play on the Xbox controller. It allows when there's something quick time or whatnot for me to be able to quickly hit the button I want. And that happens frequently in games like Life is Strange, where, you have to choose a decision. Decision-making games, you have to be able to choose certain things fast, and that's why I prefer the controller over the keyboard, because I'm not very skilled at hitting exact keys quickly. So, the controller support, it's reasonable, but I would not say it's the best. The graphics are great. If you like the Life is Strange series, the graphics are very similar, and it all really works in the series. The music is amazing. As always, they chose really great music for this game, or wrote really great music. I'm not sure how they've done it, whether this is an independent thing for the game separately for the soundtrack, or they chose music that already existed. But it all just works well and is acoustically sound. I really love it, and if you watch the game or play the game, you'll see yourself why. Now, as far as gameplay goes, it's interesting because it doesn't have the same sort of decisions and the same sort of things as most of the Life is Strange games. There's not a whole lot of decision making. There's not a whole lot of doing the same sort of things. It's mainly going around and just trying everything out, doing everything, looking at everything, you know? It's more of a walking sim than it is a Life is Strange game. But it's pretty and enjoyable. I would have liked to see some more options, some more things to do. There's definitely some dialogue options at the beginning, but there's a good stretch there where you just don't get to choose a whole lot of things. So, I'd have liked to see more choices. Overall, the game was okay, but definitely not complete. Because of that, I'd probably give it maybe a 4, 3.5 to a 4 out of 5 when it comes to an overall review. Now, if you're specifically realizing that it is a marketing ploy and an advertisement for Life is Strange 2, then it's definitely a 4. It's definitely a 4 out of 5. It's not the best, but it's definitely better than a lot of things I've seen recently. Now, as far as it being an advertisement for Life is Strange 2, it works really well. It introduces a new character and what he does, what his abilities are, which you'll see as you start playing the game, and what's happened to him. Like all of the Don't Nod games, it invokes strong emotions in people, and that was one of the things I loved about it the most. And you want to follow this character and see where things are going to go, what's going to happen, what else is in the history of them. And so I'm really waiting for Life is Strange 2 now. It comes out in September, and I want it now, and all of it, but I know it's an episodic thing, and I know I'm going to hate having to wait all the way to September to play episode 1, and even farther than that if I want to play all the episodes in a row. Now, I might just, when it comes out, get it and play it as it's normally played, whereas you play one episode and then you wait and do the whole live stream thing with it. If I do, I'll make sure to let people know here on YouTube. But yeah, it was a great game. It was a great advertisement. It was a better advertisement than it was a game, honestly. And it was really some next level marketing when you look at things. I know not everyone is going to think that way, and I know I haven't talked like this in the past. It's been nearly 2 years since I've come out with a video here on YouTube, and most of my videos were about things like Dungeons and Dragons or the games I'm playing. I do some stuff about reviews and whatnot, or talk about a game, but I didn't talk about things from like a marketing or an advertising standpoint, and that's one of the things that's changed with me going to college. I'm getting my mass comm degree right now, my Bachelor of the Arts in Mass Communications and Mass Media focus. And I've been taking a lot of public relation courses, and I've taken marketing courses and things like that. And with these courses, I've been thinking more, how does this work from a marketing standpoint? How does this work as an advertising standpoint? Where do the advertisements lead us when it comes to things in the games? How compelling are they? How well do advertising campaigns work and things like that. I want to work in public relations myself, so I have to know this. I've got to be knowledgeable on it. And so I'm really looking at this that way. Now, for all of you who are just my regular viewers, this video is specifically for one of my courses. This video is for my digital cinema course, Fundamentals of Digital Cinema. I think it's course number DC2333. And I'm taking that with my mass comm teacher, Professor Reppert, here in the summer. I've got to do a certain number of videos, and I decided to do some here on YouTube and some on Twitch. Now, the Captain Spirit stream was something for this. I'm going to have another stream coming on Thursday that will be for it, so make sure to check that out. I'm choosing to do Twitch more than I am YouTube because of the fact that I feel like my peers in the course are going to choose YouTube more often than they would choose Twitch. Although most of them are probably doing something more like Snapchat or Instagram. However, these are the social medias I'm not only familiar with, but I've worked with the most, and that I feel like are underutilized by my generation when it comes to actually trying to do things themselves. That might sound weird because you'll see a lot of Twitch streamers, a lot of people getting into YouTube and things like that, but when I go across campus, when I look at people I know personally, most of them don't Twitch stream. Most of them don't get on YouTube. However, all of them use things like Instagram stories and Snapchat and things like that. And I think it's a good idea to show off the capabilities and the usefulness of things like YouTube and like Twitch, because with this, a lot of people are going to go back, look at what was done in the past, as Professor Reppert keeps everything up for future students to see. They'll be able to go back, look at this, and say, hey, yeah, this is what Josh did back in 2018. He did this on YouTube. I haven't tried YouTube as a platform. Let's check that out. Let's check out Twitch. Let's see how this works for us. It's something we need to know, especially people like me, when it comes to working in the gaming industry for public relations. And YouTube is a big thing for every company, really, when it comes to public relations, media, and social media. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you all so much for being here. Give me your ideas. What did you like? What didn't you like? If you liked it, hit that like button. If you didn't like the video, hit the dislike button. I don't care. Feel free to share this, comment on it, and everything like that. Tell me what you might want as streams in the future, as videos in the future, and I'm definitely going to get you guys a video out soon on what's going on with me and why I've been gone for 2 years. But, as always, to all you nerds out there, to all you gamers, and to all you geeks, keep doing what you do. This is Death's Crowbar, signing out.